arena. What does it mean to witness up close the recent explosion of women's basketball?
Well, I love it, especially for women. Listen, they've always played great. They've always played hard. I'm glad they're getting the exposure they definitely deserve. Now we just got to get them similar contracts than what some of these NBA guys are. Caitlin Clark is a special player. She reminds me of a Steph Curry. A lot of times she takes those ill-advised shots that me and Chuck don't like, but they go in. Not only do they go in consistently. And the way she plays the game, she's the true definition of a great player, one that makes the players around her better.
Did you catch what Caitlin Clark just did? She didn't just beat Angel Reese's team. She made a statement.
The Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for three, rattles it around for her first team.
Clark's 31 points, 12 assists, and 4 rebounds left everyone in awe, wondering how a rookie could pull this off. Let's break down what made Clark's performance so jaw-dropping and why she might have just locked up Rookie of the Year.
I thought that's what we had. Like I said, minus the first 6 minutes, I thought we played really well, and this was a big one for us. It almost counts towards 2 when you're in the playoff race of like a loss and a win. So we knew it was a big one, but also we wanted to win the season series with them. That was kind of a focus point. And the last time we were here, we were up 15 in the fourth quarter and kind of, fumbled it away.
Clark's stats are mind-blowing for any player, especially a rookie. She's making WNBA history with this performance, putting up these numbers in just her first season. It's as if she's playing on a whole different level. And to top it off, Shaq was there to witness it all. That's right. Basketball legend Shaq was in the house, showing support for Clark. When Shaq's watching, you're doing something extraordinary. Ready to see how Clark changed the game? We're about to dive into the moments that made this performance unforgettable. Clark wasn't just changing the game. She was setting it on fire.
The Rookie of the Year contest, in my mind, it's Caitlin Clark.
You think you've seen a hot streak before. Clark's second quarter performance will make you rethink what it means for a rookie to shoot like a seasoned pro. Let's break down the three-point barrage that left everyone, including Shaq, in awe.
We're talking about Caitlin Clark.
We are talking about her.
Yeah.
Hey,
but how did it get them around to Auburn and South Carolina?
Well, we beat them by 55 last night, but who's counting?
Number 2 in field goal percentage, number 1 in most threes made, and there's another one for Caitlin. Steal for Clark. Unopposed for the layup.
Yeah, but she's incredible. Congratulations to her and her family. Yeah. The crazy thing is I'm just seeing her last year when they played LSU, but she's phenomenal.
From the moment Clark stepped on the court, she was set to make a statement. She kicked off the game with a confident three-pointer, setting the stage for what was to come. But it was in the second quarter that things truly ignited. Clark entered what can only be described as killer mode, sinking 3 consecutive three-pointers as if it were just another day at the office.
What have the Fever figured out?
Stan, they've figured out each other. Caitlin Clark talked about it after the game. She said, we're finally understanding each other. The best dynamic duo right now has been Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell. Coming out of this Olympic break, watching those two play off of each other. They look rested. Kelsey Mitchell has been on fire. Caitlin Clark.
You might be thinking that anyone can get lucky with a few shots. But this wasn't luck. This was pure skill and confidence on full display.
Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Clark finished the game hitting 5 out of 9 three-pointers. That's not just good. It's elite-level shooting, especially for a rookie.
Angel break these rookie records has been phenomenal, but when it comes to Indiana and Chicago, Indiana is the more complete and together basketball team on both sides of the ball, which makes them a dangerous team in the playoffs. Chicago still fighting to hold on to that playoff.
And here's where it gets really interesting. While Clark was lighting it up from beyond the arc, Angel Reese was struggling to find her rhythm. Normally a force to be reckoned with, Reese managed only 10 points compared to Clark's impressive 31. It was like they were playing 2 different games.
This is a phenomenon. Caitlin Clark is a phenomenon. And if I said to any of these people who think Caitlin Clark is not the Rookie of the Year, I'd say, who would you want to start your franchise with? Now, I'm not going to put A'ja Wilson in there. I'm just saying between these two. Angel Reese is a wonderful player, but she does not compare to what and who Caitlin Clark is when she's on the basket.
Clark's impact went far beyond her own scoring. Her long-range shooting stretched the court, forcing defenders to respect her threat and creating more space and opportunities for her teammates. It's not just about the points she scored, it's how her shooting transformed the Fever's entire offense. The difference in the team's play was unmistakable.
Did an excellent job taking care of the ball. She did an excellent job late in the game when if we didn't have the advantage in transition, she was pulling the ball out. That's just the growth. That's things we weren't doing earlier.
And we'll come the other way, the 2-point advantage. Clark on Sheldon. Clark has been, shall we say, spectacular this year. Melissa Smith.
For different reasons, but the joy in the locker room is there. That says a lot about the coaching and how they were able to keep people together.
Kelsey Mitchell, one of Clark's teammates, highlighted how their chemistry has improved, leading to more fluid basketball. A significant part of that fluidity is Clark's ability to space the floor with her three-point threat. What really stands out is Clark's confidence. She's not playing like a rookie trying to find her place. She's demanding the ball, taking long-range shots with unwavering belief, and more often than not, they're going in.
And look, Angel Reese, there's nothing that she does where you go, did you see her? Other than she plays really, really hard, and I liken her game to Moses Malone. Moses Malone was relentless. So it's not that I don't appreciate who she is or how she plays. There is no one like Caitlin Clark in the history of the WNBA.
While Clark's confidence shone brightly, another rookie's light seemed to dim. Remember when Angel Reese was the talk of the town? This game flipped the script and caused a dramatic shift in the Rookie of the Year race. With Clark's standout performance, people are now saying she sealed the Rookie of the Year title. Let's break down what happened when these two superstar rookies faced off. Angel Reese struggled to find her rhythm, scoring only 10 points, creating a 21-point gap between them, once neck and neck in the Rookie of the Year race.
That should be celebrated, and it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it f***ed up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
Mistake. Clark was trying to redirect a pass. Clark, oh my, from Schenectady.
The fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires, hits, 4-3.
Clark's impact extended far beyond her own scoring. She dished out 12 assists, creating opportunities for her teammates and elevating the entire team's play. Her presence turned what could have been a close game into a 98-74 blowout victory for the Fever. You might be wondering how Clark managed such a massive impact. It's all about her ability to dictate the pace of the game. She's not just playing, she's controlling the flow, creating plays out of thin air like a seasoned pro.
Caitlin Clark, just a nice drive. She's navigated that well tonight. And we saw it against New York as well, knowing when to look for the three. But
this level of maturity and skill is something we rarely see in rookies. And let's talk about composure. There was a moment when Clark was pushed from behind by a Sky player. Did she lose her cool? No, she maintained her focus, demonstrating the kind of leadership that can change the course of the game. This kind of poise under pressure sets Clark apart. Can you believe we're talking about a rookie? Clark's confidence and leadership on the court are off the charts. She's not just participating in the WNBA, she's commanding the stage. In stark contrast, Reese's performance was night and day. But here's where it gets really interesting. The impact of their performances extends beyond individual stats. It affected the morale and performance of their entire teams. While Clark's Fever were firing on all cylinders, Reese's team struggled to keep pace. It's as if Clark's energy was contagious, lifting everyone around her.
And for everybody who talked about, she's just a shooter, she's already set the all-time rookie assist record. For somebody who's the greatest scorer in college basketball history, her ability to be able to find the open person, it's something that you're born with.
Now, I know what you're thinking. One game doesn't make a season, right? But this wasn't just any game. It was a showcase of why Clark is being hailed as a game-changer. This performance demonstrated that Clark is in a league of her own. It's not just praise. It's a recognition of the significant gap between these two rookies. So, what does this mean for the Rookie of the Year race? If there was any doubt before, this game might have just sealed the deal.
.com to learn more. Beautiful dish inside. No, Suarez can't.
Clark didn't just outperform Reese. She outclassed her. She proved that she's not only the best rookie in the league, but potentially one of the best players overall. Clark's dominance isn't just about personal stats. She's breathing new life into an entire franchise.